So I'm going to share about ego and ancestry and punishment and compassion. So some things that I was working with at the time that I wrote this a few years ago, up to 5 years ago maybe, something like that, that phone calls were starting to scare me. It seems to be I got too wrapped up in conversation, and I'd push off meals, yoga, showering. Yoga meaning exercise at the time. That's the exercise I was doing. It was unclear to me how to prioritize myself. I became like too present and open to say I have to go. I was afraid of the goodbye, of someone feeling alone, and I was prioritizing connection, but it was poor time management, lack of boundaries, and desperate or greedy for attention. I told myself I need to learn to set boundaries, how to wrap things up, otherwise it could trigger others too, to establish how much time. Then they seem impatient, like they didn't know how to end things, how to hang up. I feel their pity on me for not having self-awareness. I feel embarrassed. I was trained to be good at distracting and getting attention by being interesting and fascinating, but forcing people, even if I'm entertaining and stimulating them, still leaves me feeling bad after, because I end up feeling like a bug, a burden, unappreciated, taken for granted, misunderstood, like someone thought I needed them to pressure themselves into spending time with me. So you see, it's a two-way street. I would like overgive, but they walked away feeling bad. Same way that when I would overtake, I walked away feeling bad. So feeling ashamed, demanding, and needy, a voice inside saying I'm not good enough, I'm less than, if I don't take selfishly, I'll have nothing for me, I can stop. But I can stop having these long conversations, I can practice silence more. And underneath that was abandonment, fear, like how scary it is, and that I end up projecting that everyone's going to leave me, and I think that actually causes it in many situations, because it comes out that I get clingy, talkative, and it's me thinking bad about me. But the truth is, maybe I'm attracting selfish, impatient, shallow people because I'm able to be like what I feel like I'm an angel for them. People seem to then run away from me because it's like my feeling of me coming closer, like my father and mother pushed me away or pulled away, and I came even closer. So this is what I'm repeating, coming close to those who don't actually come toward me. And I feel like a hole in me has always been there, like, are you my mother? And it hurts so effing, I wrote effing deeply. Yet there's no specific person meant to be permanently in my life so far. I was recognizing everyone leaves or is left, and that I didn't believe anyone was going to stay. It's like a trust issue. I don't know when my body is to go, like even my body, how long it will stay, and not being able to imagine having a partner, pet, a kid, like I may not come back. I don't trust life, and I don't trust it or anyone to stay. I feel like this has been hounding me my whole life, and I'm ready to start dealing with it. So the abandonment issues was like me then teaching myself it's just a test, that I am doing my best, and that I don't want to worry. This anxiety is not actually who I am, that I'm going to be like left, that I have to like hold on. And instead I started cultivating love, presence, generosity, joy, security, and actually connecting with my ancestors. There was like an Instagram account, I think the name was Ifani Panol, Yi, 2 I's, Faponle. And it's all about mindset and divine guidance and higher vibration. This is like how to connect with our ancestry through us now. Not being in the same physical body as them, but coming from the lineage. Spiritual awareness, modern mystics, self-mastery, casting spells. But we don't do that in Judaism. We actually call it psukim. We speak positive, so that's what's created. We believe in our power of speech. Or like oh yeah, like hit me, like make an impact with me. And this is Nigeria, like the darkness and the lightness of skin, kind of. And I wrote like slang here, bro, dash, shaggy, like a ethnicity talk underneath real words. And I've been told sometimes that I have the attitude of someone who's African or Caribbean. Anyway, spiritual awakening. The universe has my back, has your back. Source, universe, Yeshua, which is salvation. Wicca, which it's not really a Jewish concept, but the idea is like a tzaddik nistar, like which is a hidden tzaddik. Someone who's like hidden. Army force, the United Kingdoms, the soldiers, like a toy. Like, think about how much the British took over in the whole world. Every country, India, America, Africa, right? Like the colonizing, you know, USA, right, I said USA, Africa, and India, but also other countries. And then, of course, Trump, USA soldiers, the psychics of Instagram. It's like this, Instagram's like, has all these people on there that are, otherwise you wouldn't meet them in real life. They could give you messages, but it's through like the internet. And twice, like, family. Twice was like something I got out of that. I actually would say it was more also like just like if you have a last name and then it's your identity with your family. So I guess I'm not really saying my last name, but I think you get the idea. All right, and then in terms of punishment and compassion, it's like there's gonna be people, and I wrote like Vadim, like this guy who couldn't really hate him, but he was like sleazy and like on drugs and stuff and wanting to hurt. Because of his pain and wanting to be in control of someone, and nothing wrong with him, but the fact that I went to him was like punishing myself, or not coming home after loss or pain, like coming back to center, or trying to follow a schedule instead of constantly checking in with myself, or refusing to believe more will be revealed when I'm tired or anxious, or when I don't get fresh air in nature, or not getting support during hard times, or going to people that tell me what to do, ignoring the present moment, or by going to strings attached while expecting unconditional of something, going to unhospitable, unnurturing, non-understanding people when I'm looking to connect, fighting my way out of it, wishing for reciprocity but hypocritically, not reading books for connection to something larger than me, higher consciousness, being in a collective is healing. So like avoiding books and like wanting one person's attention maybe to tell me things. I'm having a hard time adapting or course correcting, so I start ignoring like signs of my intuition that I'm not crazy, resisting the natural unfolding of things, trying to satisfy or be seen by my mother or a roommate I had, his name was Shia, like people unable, not doing my own work. Like nature is not the same thing as psyche. That's meant for me to do. Like I could work with my psyche and I could work with my nature, but it's not the same thing. And also, of course, punishing myself is by comparing myself to others. But compassion becomes like a companion. It like suffer with you. Empathy is suffer alongside you. Like a companion in the underworld nurtures us a long way. And I can be more compassionate because I never know, for example, even with myself, what kind of day someone else is having when I see them or meet them. If I don't check in with myself, I won't know either about me. And I don't have to take charge of how things should be. I can let things unfold naturally to avoid the tendency to project out self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, not a true prophecy. Ego has one say in it, say in it, the moment of believing it. I had a breakdown today, but it was short and manageable. I wrote, and it's like, what I recognize is that's what I wrote. I'm not talking about today, I'm talking about the time. That I'm innocent today, but so is everyone else. And if anyone's a witch, I am, and I'm not a witch. So it's like, the Torah says, like, kill the sorceress. Kill the one trying to, like, manipulate people. Trying to make prophecies for bad, you know? And God has been keeping me company through all different kinds of people, influencing me only through good channels, protecting me in rejections when my intuitions and I weren't aligned. So if it's like course correction, like, I only feel stress and feel bad when I take too much control and not let God take care of me. And that's my innocence. So when we make prophecies that, like, aren't based in reality, we end up feeling, like, disappointed because the entitlement is not going to happen, for example, in the way that we want. And I'll stop here and wish you a beautiful Shabbos, all the signs of Mashiach, the redemption, and just to feel the order, to feel good. Bye.